Welcome everyone, I'm here in the brand new studio, and by brand new I mean I just swapped bedrooms pretty much. So if you just happen to see the game room tour, that room is no longer the studio. Anyway, as most of you may know, music has always been a big part of my life. It is something I've been neglecting over the past several years, but I am working on fixing that. A while back, I did a video discussing my top 5 favorite video game soundtracks, and I wanted to revisit that idea. But this time around, I wanted to talk about beautiful songs in video games. And when I say beautiful, I mean these are songs that, if I'm having a bad day, can help me find my center, so to speak. With that being said, we got some new and some old classics to talk about. Let's get right to it. First up, I did want to get an honorable mention out of the way. If you saw my top 5 favorite video game soundtracks, you'll know that Silent Hill 2 is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. But I wanted to discuss some games outside of that list. However, I can't not mention Silent Hill 2. There's several songs from this series that I could pick, but the honorable mention goes to the song Promise from, of course, Silent Hill 2. This is a song I've debated on covering for this channel. Or did I already? I can't say exactly what it is about this song I love, but my favorite part is no doubt the section right after the build-up. I just can't help but vibe to it. It's such a simple but effective guitar lead. Alright, on to the actual list. This is a song I think we can all agree is very iconic and easily recognizable. As retro gamers, we're typically not the biggest fan of underwater levels, but these underwater levels were worth revisiting simply for the music. And that, of course, is Aquatic Ambience from Donkey Kong Country. This has got to be one, if not the best soundtracks for an underwater level. I feel like Aquarium should have this song on repeat. It just fits so well. There's several memorable songs from the series, but this is no doubt one of the best. This next one may surprise you. I wouldn't say this game is known for anything beautiful, but it's no doubt one of my favorite games that I played back in the day on the Sega Saturn. And that, of course, is Duke Nukem 3D. Call me crazy, but I've always loved the music that plays during the secret level, Launch Facility. I don't know, for me there's just something relaxing and peaceful about it. Which is odd because relaxing and peaceful is not at all how I describe this game, but the music somehow fits, but also doesn't fit the stage. It's a weird conundrum. It's also got a weird X-Files kind of thing going on. But I used to play this level all the time simply for the music. This next game came as a shock to me. I knew nothing about it, but I just happened to find it used one day at a GameStop and thought, I'll give it a chance. The entire soundtrack is beautiful, but the main theme is no doubt my favorite, and that game is Ori and the Blind Forest. Now, I was expecting a fun, cute little platformer, but I remember popping the game in, grabbing a beer, and relaxing on the couch, and within 5 minutes I was fighting back tears. You know, because I'm a man, and men aren't supposed to cry. Even though I'm not typically the biggest fan of Metroidvania type games, I absolutely fell in love with this game. The story is beautiful but heartbreaking, the visuals are stunning, and as I've already stated, the soundtrack is beautiful. This is no doubt one of my top favorite games in the past 10 years or so, and I can't recommend it enough. Going back to the Sega Saturn, this next game is not a highly regarded game in the series, but considering the games that would eventually follow, it could be considered a masterpiece. And that, of course, is Sonic 3D Blast. And the song is the theme from Rusty Ruins. I don't hate on this game as much as others, and you can probably thank nostalgia for that. Yeah, it's not the Sonic game we all wanted, but I don't think it's a bad game overall. It's just not a good Sonic game. I will say I think it holds up pretty well graphically after all these years though. Anyway, something about this song I've just always found relaxing, and it just fits the overall ambience of the stage. The last song is from a game that I played through earlier this year. I actually downloaded it and briefly played it on stream sometime last year and totally forgot about it, but I'm glad I picked it back up. That game is called Planet of Lana and the song is called Horizons. If you've never heard of this game, it's a cute little puzzle platformer. Alien robots have invaded and are capturing your fellow humans. You play as Lana, who goes on an adventure to save who I believe is her sister. Eventually, you team up with this cute little cat-like creature named Mui, who helps you on your journey. And who doesn't love a cute companion, right? The game isn't too difficult overall and is relatively short. I beat it in a little over 4 hours. Some may find that to be a negative, but I've grown to appreciate short games like this. Some of us don't have 70 or 80 hours to devote to a single game. Anyway, this song plays about midway through the game and also at the end. There's just something ethereal about it. I absolutely love the angelic vocals sung by a woman I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce her first name, but it's no doubt beautiful. I actually had my wife play through this game and even she rather enjoyed it. However, during her playthrough I became really upset when I found out you could pet the cat. I played through this entire game and had no idea you could pet the damn cat. At the time I'm making this video, the game is available on Xbox Game Pass, which is how I played it. If you like similar games like Inside or Limbo, I'd say give this game a chance. The game doesn't rely on dialogue to tell a story and kind of leaves things up for interpretation, which I rather enjoyed. Anyway, guys, those were my top 5 favorite beautiful songs in video games. Let me know yours in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you again